Today we're doing the Biang Biang Mian, which is the noodles from Xi'an, China. So I learned to make this special dish when I visit Xi'an. So we're going to make that special dish today. Biang Biang Noodles are famous in Shanxi province in China. This is a restaurant that serves the famous Biang Biang Noodles. Biang Biang Mian is a noodle dish that has been in existence for over 1,000 years. The Biang Biang Noodles are named after the sound of the noodles banging against the table. The Biang Biang sound.
可以不辣的吗？这个
可以不
辣。
The Biang Biang Noodles are rolled into a wide strip.
开门
10点，早上10点。
10点。
对，10点。
我去飞机场。
Banging the noodles helps stretch the noodles.
你10点半飞机。
Yeah.
The Biang character has 62 strokes. It's the longest character in the Chinese language.
Looks like a nice bowl of noodles here. They also serve the Biang Biang Mian, which is Chinese longest character for the noodles. Nice thick noodles with some sauce there. So these noodles are like about 3 feet long. So these noodles are like about 3 feet long here. I'm gonna give these noodles a try.
The only reason Biang Biang noodles cost twice as much as these noodles is because of the famous name.
You are here with me having the famous Biang Biang Mian here in Xi'an, China.
So I learned to make this dish when I was in Xi'an, so let's get started. So first of all, you put 2 cups of all-purpose flour into a big mixing bowl. Then put 1 teaspoon of salt. So yeah, just gradually add the water into the flour, so the flour will get a bit shaggy looking. So add the final bit of water into the flour. Knead the dough for about 10 minutes. Add a bit of flour if the dough gets sticky. So it's looking pretty good. After you knead the dough for about 10 minutes, put a sheet of cellophane and cover the bowl and let it stand for about 30 minutes. This is called Biang Biang Mian. Biang Biang is the sound of the banging of the noodles. So I learned this recipe when I was in Xi'an, China. Just continue kneading the dough. Just like this. You're going to cut that into, say, about 3 pieces here. So each piece, roll it up a little more. So we're just going to take a little flour here. We're going to roll up a piece like this. So like this, just roll up the so just add a little flour so the dough doesn't stick, and just continue to roll the dough. We'll have it fairly thin. We're just going to cut the dough into about 1.5 inch strips. So each piece of dough, we're just going to bang it so you get the biang biang sound here. So hold it here so you get more stretch here. So you have the biang biang sound right there. So just bang it a few times. So if you break the piece on the end, just take it off. So we have about 4 strips here for the soup here, so that should be enough. So that should be enough for a large bowl. That should be enough for a large bowl right there. First, bring some water to a boil. And add about half a teaspoon of salt. Add a tablespoon of cooking oil. I got 4 of these belt noodles, I guess you call it, Biang Biang Noodles. Just make sure it doesn't stick on the bottom there. So you can take the noodles off, put it into a bowl. So we're just going to run some cold water through it. So you got 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. So preheat the pan at medium heat. Then you add about a tablespoon of chopped garlic, tablespoon of sliced ginger. I got maybe a half a cup of onion. So just give that a stir fry there. Just sear the onions. They'll get caramelized. So next I have about 2 to 3 ounces of pork. Now the pork, I put salt in the pork overnight, so it's pretty salty. So next add about half a teaspoon of sesame oil. So I'm going to put the noodles in now. So noodles I keep fairly large pieces. So the traditional ingredients in Xi'an, they usually heat up a little oil and then they put cumin, they put their own flavors in there. They put chili flakes, chili sauce, or whatever flavor they like. I try to keep it more southern kind of flavors, ginger, garlic, soy sauce. So I'm going to add a little light soy sauce, about a teaspoon. So if you want the noodles a little darker in color, so what you do is you add some dark soy sauce. So I'm going to add about maybe a teaspoon in there. I'm going to add some oyster flavor sauce. My favorite sauce is Lee Kum Kee. I've eaten Lee Kum Kee sauces since I was little. So you put about maybe a teaspoon to a tablespoon in there. So you can add a bit of salt, so maybe like a quarter teaspoon if you like, or more, depending on how much salt you like. It's ready to come off now. So I've got a pretty good sear on the noodles. So the last thing I want to do is add some green onion. So just add a handful in there. That's about maybe 3 tablespoons in there. So that'll give it some nice color as well. So that's looking really good. So we've got all the flavors all mixed in. Got a good sear on the noodles. There you have it, Biang Biang Noodles, stir fry. Enjoy. Thanks for checking out my video. Please like, subscribe, and any comments and questions are welcome.